third time's the charm for this one, I think. Okay, hold on. We gotta put a window over here, and I have to monitor the fucking thing. I mean, at the end of the day, I did change. So we've been having some fucking troubles. We've been having some fucking troubles, people. Um, we've been having some fucking troubles. Okay, so we are going to get rid of those two. We're going to put this here. I hope this works. Alright, otherwise we're just going to have some problems. Okay, so it says that it's live. I'm going to sit here. I'm gonna put this. I'm going to mute myself. So that way the damn thing doesn't, you know, do anything strange. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Oop. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. In which case, I'm going to... Okay, I switched to full face cam, and it didn't break. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to... No, you know, it seems to be fine. It seems to be fine. Yeah, no, it switched to full face cam there. Okay, so I'm just gonna minimize that window. Okay, all right. Technology, technical issues, we love it. You know, it started 15 minutes ago, but, you know, well, no, I did start 15 minutes ago, but then Streamlabs decided to die, and then I, you know, killed it the rest of the way using Task Manager, came back online, and then Streamlabs decided to die again, so I just full-on restarted the computer, and it appears to be working a lot better. So far, I'm just going to check on this window every now and then. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to check on the window every now and then. We should be good. Where is the cigar? Where is the... Oh. Yeah, alright. Okay, we've started the morning off well. We've started the morning off quite well. You know, I might have to go into the YouTube backend and, you know, clean it up a little bit. Put the phone on the charger. The phone is emailing me, telling me that I am live for a third time. Excellent. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly. Okay, so let's you know, we'll sit on full face cam for just a minute here while I, you know, cut and light and everything. I realized that I didn't even shift right. And if this dies, if this breaks, then I have hopefully done the settings correctly to where a backup recording of this stream will be saved to my hard drive so that I can then upload that immediately after the stream is done. So that way it's just, you know, that way I can get it off of the hard drive, because this computer does not have as much space as my previous computer. And I realize the difference is 1 terabyte, but whatever. The point is, it has less space, and so I don't keep as much on it, just in general. But let's get the smoke here out of the cellophane, and I should already have a label for this one on the table, or it's in the box already. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to get the box out, so that way I can, you know, shift around my collection a little bit here. You know, I'm just going to try and keep this one, and we'll see what comes of it. This is a box press. Or at least it feels like a box press. Okay, alright. A lovely smoke after... Well, it wasn't so bad today, actually. All things considered. You know, or earlier this week wasn't so bad, I guess. You know, footband. Alright, this is gonna look really strange. This is gonna look really strange. Alright, no, we're just gonna have to take it. We're just gonna take it off. If it clean peels, alright, it's not clean peeling at all. Come on. Are we just gonna peel it off? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we peeled it off layer by layer, so it's stupid long now. Such a shame. I mean, that's kind of cool that it, did that, but it's also such a shame, though. And when you let it lay flat, it makes a little infinity sign. That's neat. That's neato. My left nostril is slightly clogged. That's funny because that's the one that was giving me trouble last week. That was fun. That was cool. I am. Also, I just now noticed I don't wait. Okay, I've got napkins over there. I don't have any more over here. So if the weird nostril thing happens again, napkins are over there. Napkins are on my right side this week. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. But will you? Okay. Let's speed things along here. We're 20 minutes behind already. So okay. I'll get it. But yeah, like I said, this week wasn't so bad. Not nothing happened, and that no. Let me correct myself. One thing happened, but it wasn't god awful. So hey, that makes me feel good. Okay, let me see here. Let me get this cut real quick. Let me focus just a little bit. I really need to angle my hand better because that just exploded the cap and tobacco all over the table again. Fantastic. We love that. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna just try and clean myself up as we go. Let me just. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of rushing. As I said during the first attempt at this stream, I spent a little bit too much time eating ham, and so that kind of threw off everything. And I spent too much time eating ham, and I spent just a little bit too much time in the shower. I am still not entirely used to my hair being short, so I still stand there for a while and just let water just hit the top of my head as if my hair is as absorbent as it was back when it was really long. Because I would have to stand there in the shower for a while and just let my hair absorb water, so that way when I did wash it or wash and condition it, it would be it'd be fine, it'd be okay. And I'd be able to make it so that it didn't feel gross. But okay, we got the cigar unpackaged. Let me get it lit. I cut it and everything. Let me get it lit up here. But I'll get the matches out. But yeah, so I still do that. I still do that where it's the first, I don't know, probably about 2 minutes now is what I've gotten it down to. I'm just standing there, just letting really, really hot water just come down. Let's see. Is it? How many matches are we gonna need for this? How many matches are we gonna need? You know what? I'll just take the rest in the box because this box is getting super low. Okay. Also, there's a bunch of fragments and whatnot in here, so there's that. All right. Okay. Hopefully the stream is still running. Hopefully it is still working, and I'm not just sitting here going to record a really, really long video. I guess I could check the window. Let me check the window real quick. Okay, the window is still working, so we'll just leave that running, and I will check that every, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. So at about 30 minutes, I'll check it again. But all right, let's get this bad boy lit up. Hopefully it isn't too much of a hassle. This box is, since it's so close to empty, the strike face is worn, so that's what we love. Okay, usually I do all this before stream, or right as it starts. But technical issues on top of ham Yeah. But mostly the technical issues. I mean, 15 minutes would have 15 minutes would have been saved if no technical issues. But I guess it happens sometimes. Sometimes you just need a nice restart to fix your fucking issues. Okay, all right. Let me. No more stalling. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Actually, yeah, never mind. Okay. Okay. There we go. Hmm. Oh God. Look at my face. I look a little bit disgusted. It was an AJ Fernandez, so that look isn't disgust. It's just it's really harsh on light up. At least it is to me. And maybe once I get a little bit older and I have a lot more smoking experience under my belt, it won't be so bad. But ooh, that starts off hard. You know, I mean, this with this particular one, which we'll get into in just a moment. It doesn't. It's not particularly. It's not the worst. Let's just say that the one from last week. Yeah, yeah, we got some history. We got some history. Well, not the Maduro, but me and the Diesel Unlimited. We have some history. We have some history. Let me scoot in. Let me scoot in like I do. And as I immediately lean back. Okay. I need to get a you know, like I realize I say I need to go get a pillow. It's one, you know what? Let me get it so it'll help with my posture and help with me staying close to the mic. Actually, give me that one. Yeah, there's okay. This is this is strange. There's not a lot of sitting room left on the chair, but yeah, it works. Oh, excuse me, that works. Okay, let's do a little puffing here. Oh, so that is way off to the side. There we go. Okay. Also, I look so crunchy. This camera is so shit. Okay, so let's get into it. So like I said, this week hasn't been so terrible. It hasn't been so bad. I got my car fixed, which is actually I have found this morning on the way home I found out the full extent of my car getting of that. God, that sounds weird when I say it like that. Let me explain. So I sent my car into the shop because I had a terrible coolant leak, and so needed to get that fixed because I'm not just gonna pour a jug of coolant into my car every time I go somewhere. That's it's not exactly a smart thing to do financially. Um, and so I just you know so you go get it fixed. Obviously, you go get it fixed. And before sending the car in, the engine was smoking and the heater didn't work. So what happened here was I sent the car in for fixing the coolant leak, which turned out to be the thermometer casing, which I learned is made of fucking plastic. the thermometer casing, the thing that holds the thermometer, the thing that also a whole bunch of potentially really, really hot, liquid flows through, Yeah, made of plastic. It's made of fucking plastic. I'm not gonna, I'm not really gonna get all the way into it, with Ford about their decisions on what to make, what material to use to make, certain parts of the vehicle out of. But, it just seems kind of common sense to, you know, maybe make all of the pieces that, can come into contact with that really, really hot liquid, potentially really, really hot liquid, I should say. Maybe make that, I don't know, not out of plastic, so that way it doesn't crack and have to be replaced. You know, apparently it's a common issue according to the mechanic. And it's like, whatever. It was cheap. It was cheap. It was fine. But when I called to see if my car was finished, the guy said, the mechanic said, "Yeah, it's done. It's done. We noticed that there's a gasket leak," and I went, "You know what? Fix it." And so they said, "Okay." So they just, they went to fix that. And then I call again. And keep in mind, these calls are taking place, after, day after day. So I call again. And they say, "Yeah, it's gonna be a little." I call in the morning. Say, "Oh, it's gonna be a little bit because, we had a misfire and we need to order some parts. And we ordered some parts and they're on the way." I go, "Okay." I didn't exactly understand what misfire meant until I got there to pick it up in the afternoon. But then I call again and I say, "Hey, is my car done?" And they go, "Yeah, it's fine. We're getting your bill together. Come and get it, anytime." And I said, "Great. I'll be right over before you close." So I get over there, and before they close, obviously, and I'm talking to them like, "Yeah, okay, what's going on here? What happened?" They go, "Oh, well, we, so the head gasket had to be replaced because it was leaking, which would explain which to me explains the engine smoking, which, whatever, fine, cool. Oh wow, which is fine, cool, whatever, okay. That fixed that problem. And then they said, yeah, so when we replaced the head gasket and, got everything, getting ready to go, the spark plugs exploded." And I went, "Oh, that explains the misfire thing." So there's that. There's that. So they had to order spark plugs and a whole bunch of wires that got, exploded, basically. And then, had to do all that, which I ended up paying for, which doesn't 100% make sense to me. But I'm not going to think about it too hard because I'm just really happy to have the car back. Because, yeah, I'm just really happy to have the car back. And so, paid for that. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad in terms of cost. Got that done. And so, cut to today, this morning, as I'm going home from work. It's a little bit chilly outside, I'd say. Just a little bit. Enough to cause frost to build up on my car. Yeah. So me and Dave were outside and went, "Ooh boy, Dave, it's frosty out here and my heater doesn't work, so we're gonna see what happens." So I scrape off the window. I scrape off the windshield and the windows. I got the rear defroster still works, so we're good there. Um, did that, and I roll, in the parking lot. I realize, man, I can't see shit. So I take my sunglasses off and go, "Wow, I still can't see shit." So I roll my driver's side window. I turn the heater on just on a whim, just whimsy. Maybe it was God. Maybe it was just my own free whimsy. But I do that just to see if I can get some air moving. Roll down the window and I'm leaning out the window, driving. There's a hair on my sleeve. Driving, going, "Okay, yeah, this is dumb. This is stupid." And then as I'm driving, with my head out the window, I feel something. I feel this warmth on my face. And I go, "What?" I go, "Wait a minute, Dave. We might be onto something here." I come back in. I put my hand over the vent. And I go, "Oh, Dave, we have heat." And then so I roll up the window, and that's when I notice the around the bottom of the windshield that the heater is working and it's melting the frost. And this was exciting. This was exciting to me. This is still exciting to me because now, if for the now I don't have to think about budgeting in. Now I don't have to think about budgeting in getting the heater to work in the car. Now, what is this? Okay. But yeah, now I don't have to think about that anymore, which is great. I mean, it got fixed, technically. It got fixed, technically. So I'm pleased with that. I am pleased with those results. And, I really couldn't be happier about it. Because, potentially replacing the heater in my car would have certainly been expensive. I mean, let's not
Please visit us again.
let's not mince words here. A whole heating unit for any car is probably expensive, and so therefore a heating unit,
Please.
And to be honest, I didn't want to pay for it, but it's fixed. I am
Please
pleased,
visit us.
and so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm feeling good about it. Now I can completely defrost the car without doing something stupid like sitting up, go close to the windshield, going, you know, breathing outward to my own hot air. Hit a crack, but I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling really, really good about that. And I mean, to be completely honest, that's the good news
Please
for the
visit us again.
that's my good news for the week is that we got the heater got fixed in my car.
Please visit
But
us again.
I say, oh, that's the good news of the week. I say that a little bit sarcastically. On the complete other hand, nothing bad happened this week. Much like last week, this week kind of flew by, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that it's just you know, because it means I mean, yeah, it means that certain things that I've talked about in previous streams are closer, and maybe I'll get a little bit anxious about it when those things do get closer, or I actually sit down and think about it, and I'm not distracted by Seven Nights 2. Download now. Um, but I mean, I've kind of already got a plan for it, so it's not like I'm going to be struggling over much. At least that's what I'm thinking presently. Now, once I actually get the first bill, for those loans, we'll see how that changes. And what is that? And the cellophane has emerged from the trash can and was at my feet. Okay. That or I just didn't throw it away and forgot. I don't know. Man, this whole pillow thing is really strange. Also, I didn't put a hat on this week because since I ate ham and got distracted by that, I showered late, and so my hair is still moist, and so is the rest. So is a bit of the rest of me. I'm still a little bit damp. I don't know if I said that this time or if I said that one of the other times when stream fail. It was my first time encountering technical issues of that scale. And so, I wish I could make these tier 2 tickets out of the tier 1s, but no. NetMabu said no. So I have to fucking deal with it. Okay, alright. Let's see, so those are daily dungeons, that's different. That's 8-man daily dungeon? Wait, you want me to do an 8-man? Can we do an 8-man solo with with AI and our John He? Let's find out. So let's see, who else do we want? We want Big Delins, we want Big E, and then who else do we want? We want Taka. We want Lukey. Get Taka. Wait, that's 7. Shit. Ah, we're going in with 7. Okay. Well, if we can do it with 7, we can definitely do it with 8. Also, I'm not running anymore.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
How annoying.
Do you think you can break it using only your strength?
Orochi.
To the wind, I'll bring you death.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Your existence ends
It
here.
appears to be working. Nope, move. Come on. I gotta do this with the mouse. We might not be able to full auto this. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're doing this. It's working.
We'll end you here.
Sort of. Sort of, if my companions weren't piss weak like they are. Well,
Your
it
existence
seems to be working. Also, it is
ends here.
really fucking loud. Okay, so the reason why the game is really fucking loud is because Netmarble updated to where they now have a launcher. Yay! Another goddamn launcher for my video game, for my mobile game on PC. I know I sound absolutely elated by that. Anyway, but yeah, another launcher. So I had to redo. That's a lot of flowers. I had to redo my settings, which, you know, I guess I didn't quite get it right. So we're going to back out of here and do the settings. So I think I had this set to like 10 for overall volume. We're gonna. Okay, we're gonna have to go back into that raid and do it again in order to see. So Teo, Taka, Lena, Pine, Big Dellins, Big Evan, and we get to have another one. Let's have Chris. Let's get Chris. Let's get Chris in here on this action. You know, combo damage and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna watch the audio.
Touch me.
Oh, that is really faint. Oh, that is really faint. We could probably up that to like 20. We could probably up that to like 25 or something. Please heal me. We could probably up that to 25 or something and be okay.
Do you think you can break it using
And
only
then we need to be
your
ready to destroy Dark Prisons. Yeah. Okay, destroy Dark Prison. Okay. Okay.
Your existence ends here.
Come on. Okay, we might not be. We can't exactly full auto because we'll just sit in the creep and die. But we can still do this. We can still do this without need of other people, which is fantastic. It's good for me to know.
Your
I could probably
existence
do all the raids
here.
single-handedly now that I have my John He. Also, Rachel hit 60, so there's that too. There, yeah, see, it works. It works. But with the transfer to another launcher, they reset the jumping events. Okay, we got some gear. We got a lot of stones out of that. Yeah, baby. But they reset a bunch of stuff, which is cool. But the most important thing is this: they reset the first purchase event. This is how we can keep track of whether or not I've been a good boy with not doing my fucking spending addiction, or at least this is a way for me to prove it. This is a way. Ooh. Hold up. This is a way for me to prove it. It's like, oh yeah, no, I haven't been spending in Seven Nights 2. See, this first purchase event is still there. There's the proof. I mean, this is until they reset it again. You know, it's like, well, I could have spent. I don't intend to because, you know, what I've learned playing this game, I didn't really get a chance to learn it playing Seven Nights 1, but what I've learned playing this game is Netmarble kind of fucking sucks when it comes to their... Why did I come here? Oh, right, because I was going to do polls. Netmarble kind of sucks when it comes to pricing for the cash shop. There's a couple of things. There's a couple of things. There's a few things. I don't know what hand gestures I'm trying to do here. There's a couple of things that could be worth it, but they are expensive. And, I'm not really interested in, letting go of my money if I don't need to. And so, you know, we're just gonna we're just gonna look at all the cool, I can look at the packages and go, okay, what are the whales spending their money on? What are the whales getting? And then I go, well, that's trash. Because let's see, I think there's an hourglass thing in here for whales. Let's see, I think it's this. Yes, you get the hourglasses. You need these for crafting. I don't know what you can craft with them. What can you craft with the hourglasses? Is it this? Yeah, it's this. Okay, so what can you craft with the hourglasses? Let's take a little bit of a look here. So you can get yellow. You can get a lot of yellow things. Holy shit. You can get these purple. That you can get a decent number of the purple things. You can get potentially you get a lot of these things. You can get 2 L plus pets. And there's a pretty decent selection here. They're random though. You don't get to pick. You can get some L plus jewels. You can get more. You can get 2 more of those things. You could guarantee just an L plus pet if you wanted for. Wait, hold on. 450. Okay, so this does even out with that. All right. You can get an L plus jewel. You can get some lib stones. You can get some pet tokens. You can get 12 free 10 pulls on the hero banner. You can get 12 free 10 pulls on the special equipment banner. I mean, okay, I guess. Okay, I have enough keys now from grinding those blue chests that I can just, get this. Get these. Cool. Cool. And let's see. So, hero. See, the hero is the only one left, and then I just, get Crimson. Because, yeah, you get the. Where are the blue chests? Did I already buy them all? Yeah, I already crafted all of them using the Field Expo mats, so that's neato, I guess. Let's see, do we want the silver ones next, or we want the gold ones? Ooh, silver ones have a chance for those, and these, and yellow things. What can I get from the gold one? Well, you can get a legendary pet, you can get some hero stuff, you can get those thingies. Honestly, I prefer to get these. So we're gonna craft 50 silver boxes and see if we can get lucky. It's all free. It's all free technically. I mean, I have to do field exploration, but field exploration just uses in-game resources. I'm also gonna set that to go while we're streaming. What we get? We got a Rachel, and we got a that jewel. Pretty sure that jewel is worthless because I'm too deep into the L pluses now. So there's that, I guess. But okay, all right, good stuff. Lots of good stuff. I actually have lots of legendary jewels. So come on, let's see if we can score an L plus, and then from the L pluses, let's see if we can score a mythic. All right, I got a little bit too ambitious. We didn't even get an L plus. All right, let's see if we can get an L plus pet. I doubt it though. Yes, I was much too optimistic about that as well. We did not score. So, what else is in here? I haven't even done my daily crafting because, Okay. Okay. Alright, so let me see. Let me check. Wait, yeah, we're past 30 minutes. Let me check the window. So the window seems to be working. And then what happens if I do this? What happens if I do this? Alright, so okay, that shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Okay, we should be okay now. The window appears to wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It appears to have busted again. shit. It appears to have busted again. Nope, nope, wait, there was a delay. It might be working. It might be working. I don't know. I can't tell because the game window is focused here. So we'll see. We'll see later if it works or if it broke. And this is just going to be a really long recording that I end up posting to the channel. We can make 4 of those because I've already got one sitting in the inventory. We're gonna get some equipment upgrades. Hell yeah, brother. Also, I think I got all the legendary jewels. I don't think I... Yeah, see, we're only missing L+ now. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel real good. Alright, we're making progress. We're making some progress. Thank you, Jumping Event, for granting me many good resources that I definitely need. Yes, many good resources. What's next on the thing here? So we need to do arena, a lot of arena, dungeon, raids. Yeah, so arena, dungeons, and raids. Great. And then carnival, which is something else entirely, is equipment enhancement and 3 daily dungeons. I should have 3 daily dungeons in here. No? All right, we're just gonna run this real quick 3 times. It's no big deal. Let's see, get that one, and then we get good old Lukey. Good old Lukey. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna check. Okay, the stream is still working. The stream is still working. So, we're going to... yeah, the stream is still working. So that's great. That's fantastic. That's good. Alright. Good. And the sound also seems to be a lot better, at least from what I'm looking at on Streamlabs. So, everything is now working. Everything is now working as it should be. And I find this to be good. Let me try and puff light this. Okay, no, that didn't work. We're gonna have to use a match. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a match for this. Okay. Alright, well, that's quite easy. It's quite easy to do. Is it still working, though? Is it still working? Cool. Great. Lovely. Okay. Alright, while John He nukes Shane out of existence, let me just take a sip of the beverage. Alright. There's that. Okay. And then...
Your existence ends here.
Okay. Oh, that was quick. And I just realized I forgot to talk about this morning's smoke. So this morning's smoke is yet another diesel. As you can see, the picture is right there. We are having the Diesel Rage, which, despite its name, is actually, at least as far as, well, in terms of flavor and potential harshness, it's actually one of the nicest diesels I've ever smoked. Now, when I say nicest, what I mean is the overall impact of the flavor is a lot more... It's a lot more mellow. And no, that's not quite right. So, all of the diesels that I've smoked, at least, have had fantastic flavor and strong flavor. The Diesel Rage is no exception. It's just, the Diesel Rage has this nice vanilla flavor to it that is pretty strong, especially here in the first third, but it's also just kind of, it's kind of present throughout. It takes more of a back seat once you get past the first third, but it's lovely. I do enjoy this one quite a lot. Is it my favorite diesel? no, I would have to say that my favorite diesel is probably still the uh probably still the unlimited, just because, you know, the unlimited, oh, we're gonna do 10 of these. The unlimited might kick my ass, but but it's so good. It's so good. You know, one might even say that I enjoy getting my ass kicked. But you know, it's a good smoke. I do enjoy it greatly. We're just gonna auto clear this just to get the jumping thing, the jumping it thing here. What is this? Mythic armor selection box. Hell yeah, they gave us a second one of those. I already got the other one on step 2, so we're doing great. And then step 3, step 3 is kind of whatever. Although, what is that? That's a weapon box. Ooh. And then step 5 has another armor box. Oh shit, a powder? We can get another helmet. It's got a powder. It's got 70 million gold. Okay, got another thing, and then this thing that I can't even use. I can't use this either. It's just gonna resource dump on me, which I guess is fine. I guess that's good. That's resources in my pocket, you know, to use for whatever. Let's see. We made the other things, the thingies, these things. We made these things, so we need to use those things because that's precious inventory space. And so we need to figure out which group of 5 to use it on. Okay, so let's see. So original Gui, Scott, both Eileens, and Spike. Original Spike too. So Gui, both Eileens, Spike, Scott. Yes, that's 5. Gui, both Eileens, Spike, and Scott. God. Gui, both Eileen, Spike, and Scott. Wait, I think the characters who who pertain to those items have them, which means, yeah, Gui, both Eileen's, and Scott. So Spike, yeah, there's, oh, and I forgot to say Spike. So there's Spike. Cool. There's the good Eileen, at least the good legendary Eileen. Where's bad Eileen? Here's bad Eileen. Bad Eileen. And then the original, you know, Green Gui, and Scott, Green Scott. There we go. And that's another little bit of codex unlocked. I don't know what I get from that. What do I get from that? Defense in PvP. Okay. What is this going to go up to 2%? Plus 0.4? Yeah, it's going to go up to 2% at the end. Cool. And then we just move on to the next set, which I don't know, we'll probably just go down the list of status resistance, especially since I'm trying to build a death team. This has 2 of our death boys in there, so death boys. You know, we could go through here and actually level up the enhancement of some of our equipment, because I do have a jumping mission for that, I think, or it's a carnival mission. I don't remember. It's one of those 2. Yeah, because we need to get I use Palinus in the arena. Why is his thing not leveled? Jesus. So there's that. Let's see, Ace. Let's see, we need to see, Chris is the next one. So why don't we just do a little bit of gear enhancement right here? You know, for Chris. These are goggles that Nox apparently wore, which I don't remember that from 7 Nights 1, and he doesn't wear them here in 7 Nights 2, so I'm not really sure what that's about. We will need this later. I will come back for that. I will come back for Big E. No, not Transcend. I'm too used to hitting that. You know, it might seem kind of wasteful to use the yellow stones on it, but yellow stones are so easy to get now. That was nice, getting 2 of those. Oh, my boy Nox, 13. I remember it's 13. So we're just gonna do some enhancement. I think this will be enough enhancement to, you know, meet the requirements for the mission, whatever that is. I don't remember. It was, I think, 50 or something of that variety, so cool, cool and good. It's 90%, so it's 12. It's not 13, but 13 still works, I guess. Come on. Come on, it's a little bit better than a coin flip. Now it's a little bit worse than a coin flip. Okay. 1 and 4. Okay. All right. The game's just like, yeah, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Here, have some rewards. Here, have your reward being that you know get the stuff. Summon pets at the summon shop. Okay. For two for I gotta do 210 pulls in order to get 210 pulls. It's the whole spend money to make money kind of thing. Okay. And I got a loyalty. Oh. Wait, did I do that? I did. Okay. No big deal. I mean, that's for better chance to get Legendary, which we need for Legendary Plus, which we need for Mythic. Ooh. Okay. 25% chance. Not that it's going to help over much, but, you know. No? 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 Okay. Well, the next one's 100%, so, eh. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. You know, it's whatever. And then that's for more chances in the upgrade dungeon. And this is also more chances in the upgrade dungeon. Okay. Whatever. You know, we need to do arena, so that way in 2 hours, when I do arena again, I can do arena again. Why did I say that like that? Jesus. Why did I say that like that? Okay. No, that doesn't pop up on my screen. Okay, so that seems to be working. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. That's probably. Why did I back out? Why did I back out? Okay. Do not show again today. Gonna take the earbuds out so I don't hear Rachel ult every 3 seconds, because you know that's still a thing that I noticed during the week. Also, you know, when I forget to put it on, you know, low power. Ooh, this guy's got Vanessa. He's got a variant of the. Oh no, 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 no. Oh god, the crystal time thing does count though, so that's good. Also, you didn't put revive on. You didn't put revive on because you thought Vanessa was going to do it. Ooh, that's a pretty glaring oversight. Untouchable. Well, I just murked that guy's level 36 Vanessa. I mean, I guess that's about the level that mine is, but I'm not even going to consider using her before she's level 50. What the fuck? The reason why I say the thing about level 50 is because, you know, orbs. You know, that you know, technically a 4th accessory slot. You know? Also, I'm winning. That's 2 in a row. I mean, the last team had some pretty glaring issues, but this one didn't seem to. What the hell? Yeah, what? Did level 60 Rachel make that much of a difference? I mean, I don't think I've done Rita since she hit 60. I don't know. Let's do this team. Something. It's working. What? I mean, he's gone off, so things might change. But it seems like what's happening? I'm winning. What? I'm winning? Well, kind of. The team has taken some hits. I'm winning. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm not used to this. I'm winning. Well. Maybe I should start praying to Charlie Sheen because I'm winning. Wait a second. What do we got here? We got a Paladin. There's a Paladin in there. Man, I subbed. They did a quality of life update where you can more easily copy and paste the most used teams for different things. I use Paladin in my gold dungeon now, and she's such a hard ass in the in the dungeon with her voice lines and everything. She's like, exterminate them all. You'll hear it when I do the dungeon. It's like, all right, starting to that unlocked something within me. It's like, okay, are we gonna be able to hit legend again? Just because I got enough soul stones for a character, for a singular character, because Mace didn't provide that much. That Jack is dead. What is happening? What did Rachel get at level 60 that is causing... I'm just speculating that Rachel is doing this. But that's the only change that I've made, except for, I guess, leveling up Palinus's EE from 15 to 20, but that's just a defense bonus. That shouldn't be doing anything for him. Unless it does do something else and I'm an idiot and forgot. But I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever seen the undying flame? Underestimating me, don't you?
Yeah, because that Yeon-hee is dead. She's revived and now she's dead again. And now, what is happening? What is going on? What is happening? Is she providing some kind of damage boost or something? What the fuck is happening? We're winning! Winning! Or maybe I'm just going through a bunch of people that quit. You know? Because, yeah, those are 2 myth heroes above level, at or above level 50. What the fuck is going on? Because used to these teams with, M.I. Lean or, whatever, and, Jack and Yeon-hee or, so, the variants of those teams would destroy me. But now, I'm killing them. I mean, obviously I'm taking hits. Their Palinus is dead. My Evan's dead. Okay. Oh, Rachel did die. Okay. Well, Evan's dead, so her immortality went away. Okay, see, this team actually managed to take me down. Okay, see, alright, so I'm thinking Rachel is providing something, or doing something that's causing a bunch of damage. Or maybe I just got lucky, all those times in a row. I don't know. We'll find out. Also, I think that guy's Captain Jack was level 60. Holy shit. This guy's got a fucking Teo. His 2 myths are... Oh, that Mace was faster than mine. Or, no, I'm not focused on Mace, so... I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's some good stuff, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. It is some good stuff. Yeah, because seriously, their party's dead. What? What is happening? What is going on?
Have you ever seen the undying flame?
I mean, we'll see our wins. We'll see our wins versus losses at the end. But so far, we've only got 1 loss. We might be able to hit legendary again, which would be so cash. That would be so good. I would enjoy that greatly. But okay. Yeah, because I'm this is the part where I would normally ramble, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna get my ass beat in arena, but I'm beating ass. And so I'm a little bit, taken aback. I'm a little bit taken aback. It's still Ace doing a bunch of damage. Nothing changed with him. I haven't changed around the jewels. I haven't... I mean, I leveled up some pets, I guess, for the pet codex, but that's a really small bonus, if you think about it. So I don't understand what's happening. I don't know. I think I just need to not focus on that, and we just go. Also, I keep rubbing my lips because my lips feel weird. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so, yeah. Anyway, this is 9-1. That's unheard of for me. What the fuck? What? Okay. then again, it's like I said. Maybe I'm just going through all of the people who have quit. I mean, maybe I'll be able to hit legend again. Who knows? I'm excited to find out, though. I am really excited to find out. Did I do the mission where I get the stones? So maybe we can get some more things for Jack. Yeah, we can. Let's see if we can get Jack again. No? Okay. Also, I realized I wasn't listening, so if the audio cue went off, I wouldn't have been able to hear it. But there's also a visual cue for when you land, for when you land the character on the banner. So, you know. Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was, I mean, that was just downright fascinating, almost. I'm, ooh, play 8-player, includes clears. I need 12 of those. Let's see, I've got 3 right here, so that's 9. And yeah, so 9. Let's just do, let's do 10 clears on Orochi. And then I can do the other stuff. Just let it flow. Let it flow naturally. Because I don't have any, I don't have any tickets for this, and I won't make tickets until next month, until the beginning, the first day of next month. So, we'll just go through this real quick. I've refined this team now that I don't have to worry about proficiency anymore. I can just, boom, do that. Right, gotta blow more up and to the right. I keep forgetting that. I will one day remember during stream to blow up and to the right. But, last week I gushed over Master Duel, and I'm still playing a lot of Master Duel. But I have gotten back into Genshin again. Gotta get back on that grind, especially now that Arlecchino has been announced. Which, still kind of jumping back and forth between whether or not I'll pull. I don't have over many pulls to spend there for her, but I'm still thinking about it. I mean, even if I pull and spend my resources to pull and do not get her, that brings me closer to 5-star pity, which, means that the next time an Archon or another really, really hot character comes out, I can go, yes, you spend the resources I've, put my blood, sweat, and tears into grinding. It's not even really blood, sweat, and tears. I got a piece of tobacco in my mouth. It's not even really blood, sweat, and tears because Genshin is so easy. I mean, shit. I got a lot of, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to do my Abyss. And every time I do the Abyss, I go, wow, that's a lot of good stuff. And then I forget that you get a lot of good stuff from doing Abyss. And then I don't do it for 2 or 3 cycles. And then I do Abyss again and go, wow, that's a lot of good stuff with Abyss. And then it's just, that's the cycle, is I'll do Abyss, go, wow, that's a lot of really good stuff. And then just forget that you get a lot of really good stuff from that. I mean, hey, you get weapon materials, you get character experience materials, you get free artifacts, which most of them are bad because that's how artifacts work. Whew, excuse me. But that's, it's just kind of whatever, I guess. I recently set up the artifact thingy, so that way when I do get serious about artifacts, I can just look, the thingy automatically calculates their potential, and it calculates what they actually are based on where they are, and it calculates their potential based on, what I would assume is a vast amount of data and study into the artifacts. And so it, can calculate, oh, this one has the potential to be really, really good, or this one's just bad. This one's just bad. Don't just fodder that one, so I can look at that and go, oh, well, it'd be worthwhile to level up this artifact. Meanwhile, this one is fucking trash. We're gonna spend that on Jack. Meanwhile, this one is, hot and cold garbage. So, we'll kind of, once I get serious about artifacts, I will do that. Okay. I want to do my wait. Yeah, let me check to see what Rachel is doing, because hold up. Because let's see, what does she get at? Okay, so additionally increases Embers of Agni damage, immunity, piercing, efficiency. What in PvP fields, and adds unstoppable and damage, immunity, piercing, efficiency increase to Flame of Agni. What? Okay, hold on. So Embers of Agni increases attack by 5%, attack speed by 5%, and PvP damage, immunity, piercing, efficiency by 1.5% for 15 seconds. And then changes to Flames of Agni upon 20 stacks. Hold on, so wait. Embers of Agni on the caster every 2 attacks. It stacks, which means that these things can stack up to 20 times. But then Flames of Agni and activates additional skill effects, gaining crowd control immunity and increasing PvP damage, immunity, piercing efficiency by 30%. So wait. So so by that reasoning, by reading that, the way I interpret it is once you hit 20 stacks, all of this value, and this value are multiplied by 20, which is 100% attack, 100% attack speed, and 30% damage, immunity, piercing, efficiency. And then this gives it this stacks for when it changes to this remains for when it changes to this, the flames, and then you get crowd control immunity and more of this immunity piercing. Right? Increases Embers of it. See, I wish I could like go back to 4 and compare to 5, but I can't do that now. So that's what I'm gonna guess it does, which would explain why which was explained why we were able to kill them, because the pet's damage immunity thing would. Hold on, because the pets provide invincibility, not damage immunity. Unless other pets provide different stuff. Hold on, let me look. That's invincibility for that one. That's invincibility for that one. They're different. That's invincibility for that one. That's invincibility. So it shouldn't work like that unless it does. Unless damage immunity is also. Unless the damage immunity piercing also works on invincibility. I don't know. I mean, it has a different name, which makes me think, it's a completely different thing, so this other thing doesn't apply to it. But maybe it does? You know what? I don't know. And so I'm not going to think about it. I'm also going to switch Eileen and Pine's positions, because it bothers me a little bit that they're oddly placed. Also, infill 2, yeah, support types. Yeah. So that should work. Ruin Elix XP, yeah, that should work now. I don't know. Some of the things in this game are just a little bit beyond me, and I don't get it. But it's, fuck, I don't know. Rachel's level 5 thing isn't going to apply here because this isn't PvP. But hey, it'll, she's still level 60, so that's regular skill bonus. Her passive leveled up as well, which I don't know what it is. So that maybe that's also contributing. Maybe that's also contributing. Fuck, I don't know. It's too much for my for my mind. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how it's working. Maybe that's not how it's working. Maybe it isn't working. I don't know. Maybe there's a bug where it's like, oh yeah, enemy teams in the arena suck ass now. That'd be an interesting bug. It's like, oh yeah, if you're running on certain systems, enemies' teams suck in the arena. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Also, let me scoot in just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. There we go. Lean on the desk like I normally do. Okay. We have gone out, so we get the archers out again. There we go. Okay. I don't know. Something has changed. Something has changed in my account, or like I said, maybe I'm just going through all the people who quit. Who decided, man, Vanessa's got an AI voice that sucks. I hate this game. It's like, all right, cool. More of you quit. That means I get to rise in the arena because your, PvP stuff is gonna fall behind. Cool. Cool. Maybe I will be #1 one day. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because I'm not going to be the last man. There. Well, I will be among the last men, maybe, probably, maybe, but I doubt I am going to be the last man. You know, hard to say. Hard to say. But right, I have gotten so caught up with figuring out why I won in the arena that I have just forgotten to ramble. But now we're doing dungeons, so there's not really anything going on there. So, you know, yeah. So, the week, whatever, I was thinking, oh man, what am I going to talk about on stream? What am I going to talk about on stream? And, why don't I just, why don't I talk more about college? That's something that I did, college, undergrad specifically. You know, reminded me, for some reason I remembered at work today of the time that I was working on a project, on a research project with two other classmates. You know, it was assigned. We were put into groups. Blah blah blah, whatever, etc. etc. And so we're working on the project in the common area of one of the dorms, right? And for context, both of my lab partners were women and were black. It's relevant. This is relevant for the story. But we're working, and they've got the data. They're telling me the data. I'm putting the data into a spreadsheet. Someone else is working on the introduction. I think the introduction for the paper, and someone else is just kind of I don't remember, but the point is, as I'm putting in the data, we're conversing because it's numbers. I can put in numbers easily and multitask. A conversation is not hard to hold when I'm just typing in numbers. But one of them said something like, "Hey, you ever notice how on campus, it seems like the students are kind of segregated by race?" And I stopped and I leaned back in my chair. What do you mean? And she pointed out that it seemed like most of the black students were living in one dorm, and it was I mean it was segregated. That's kind of the it's kind of yeah. And I said okay, and I said that is interesting. I said that is interesting. Because that's something that the college is supposed to not really do because of their whole diversity stuff and various other things. But I said, okay, yeah, that is kind of strange that they do that. I mean, maybe that's just how it kind of fell if it's random, but maybe the college is doing something, and we kind of that kind of opens up to broader conversations about just random things really. Like, oh well, Magus, what do you do? That was a nickname I went by in college, and I was like, well, I don't really do much. I'm the president of Tabletop, and that's really that's really the only club that I kind of work work with, or it's the only club I'm really a part of. And blah blah blah. They told me about their clubs and everything. It's like, okay, yeah, well, okay, what is that? I had to ask, what some of them were, because I mean, tabletop, it's kind of immediately obvious, tabletop, board games and RPGs, like D&D and stuff. Um, and so asking, learning about what these people do, uh, on campus. It's like, okay, whatever. They're like, and they go, wow, Magus, you know, you're not, racist and sexist like I heard that you were. And I went, and that got me. That got me. I went, what? And they went, yeah, we heard that you were, this terrible racist and everything. I went, no, no. Of course, I was surprised to hear it out loud from people who were directly interacting with me, but I already knew that people were saying that, even though it's not true. Um, and I went, yeah, it's not true. I know that people say that, but I think you'll find that from this conversation, if we, whatever, talk more, then you'll find out that I'm just kind of, here. I'm not really, I don't really interact with a lot of people, and so it kind of. So I guess me not interacting with a lot of people kind of made it easier. I lost my slipper. Made it easier for rumors like that to spread. I don't know where they came from or how they started. I have a couple of theories. All of them revolve around Senate, because I hated Senate. I hated Senate so much. But yeah, I had a cool conversation, with some of with classmates, and that kind of, and I had different conversations with different classmates over the years, and eventually had a really 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 small circle of people that I would regularly interact with, who knew that I would I would be blunt about a lot of different things. I would I'm not really the type to overly restrain what I'm thinking. And what I say overly restrained, because I do understand that sometimes you don't say the quiet part out loud. I understand that. Uh, but at the same time, if somebody asks me a question, I'm going to say what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to give them an answer, and that answer is going to be my honest answer. I'm not going to lie to them. I mean, I'm not, if I lie when somebody asks me a question, then the lie is a lie of omission. It's not me deceiving you, you know. Yeah. That's probably the best way to say it is, if you ask me a question and I give you an answer, the only lie the only potential lie in that situation is a lie of omission, and that's either because I know something and that's causing me not to say, the whole truth, or I didn't think that a particular piece of information was relevant, and thus omitted it that way. If that makes sense. I hope that made sense. That was a kind of a roundabout way of saying that a little bit. It was a little verbose. But that's how I've operated since high school, because junior high was junior high was a time of anger and frustration at a number of different things. Probably not aided at all by the fact that puberty is hard for young teenagers. Um, but I mellowed out by high school, because that was when that had kind of been over and everything. Oh, well, hold on. think there was another reason too. Hmm. I think I think another reason why I think another reason why the another reason why junior high was so bad was because of the junior high is, if you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna get bullied in junior high, and when I say that, I mean from 6th to 8th grade, maybe even 5th grade, depending on how your school is set up. But usually around the end of puberty is when everybody kind of mellows out and everything is fine, or things get better, I should say. Maybe not everything is fine, but things get better. But another reason why I think things kind of settled down is, I'm talking about the time period I'm talking about is around 2012, 2012, and that's when that was the year I entered high school. I think, if I'm remembering right, because let's see, I graduated in 16. So yeah, I think it was either 11 or 12. Either way, another another there was a societal change that had occurred around that time that might have caused a little bit of a downturn in the mistreatment of people who were different, because let's face it, I'm one of those weirdos. But what I'm referring to is school shootings. I think some people kind of realized, oh wait, he fits the profile for somebody who would go on a rampage and murder a bunch of us, and someone who would snap one day. And I think that's kind of what played into it. Which, funnily enough, there was one girl in high school who, and I smile and I laugh at this, even though I realize that maybe the context behind it is not so funny. There was somebody who would there was this one girl who every on occasion she would go, "Hey, remember, we're best friends." And one day I asked her about this. I said, "Abigail, why do you say that to me?" And she said, "Well, with the day that you snap, I don't want to die." That she didn't use those exact words, but that's me paraphrasing. And me, being a smartass, I put my hand out to her and I went, "Full size Snickers," because I think my cousin had told me a joke about this office worker who was being bullied by his coworkers, except for one coworker who would give him a full size Snickers every week. And when this office worker went on a rampage and started killing people in his office, he spared that guy. And that guy asked him, "Why didn't you kill me?" And he said, "Because you gave me a Snickers every week." So me being a smartass, I remembered that joke and started doing that. And every time she would say that, I'd put my hand out towards her and go, "Full size Snickers." She never gave me the Snickers. I never got a Snickers from her. But the interaction was a nice funny thing there. Um, you know, and it was funny. I realized maybe it's not funny to everyone, but with somebody with my sense of humor, it's funny to me, and that's really what matters, because I'm the one looking back and going, "Heh." Yeah, I'm the one looking back and going, "Oh, I remember that interaction. That was funny." You know. But yeah, you know, and maybe, and this is where me and my mind start thinking, oh well, maybe that's why I became prom king, because everybody's like, oh god, we gotta, this is gonna be the guy if it goes down. So maybe that's why I got prom king, huh? You know, maybe. I mean, that's just my mind going, I haven't talked to any of these people since high school. Maybe now that they're away from me and out in the world, maybe that's why none of them talk to me anymore. Of course, Aiden did point out to me that, maybe the reason why none of them talk to me anymore is because I don't have social media, and so avenues of communication aren't exactly numerous, which is a fair point. Which is a fair point. I do not like social media and do not use it, and so therefore, the avenues of communication are, by comparison, limited. I mean, I still have my phone. I still have the same phone number that I've had for years, so texting is still an option, but, not, in comparison to other ways of talking to people, Snapchat and whatever, that's, it's not exactly commonplace, again, by comparison. So, I kind of balance between, the rationale of, by comparison, I'm not easy to contact, and these people are busy with their lives, to going, it was all fake, it was all fake, it was all fake. They just wanted to not get shut up. It's fine. Not that I had access to guns back then. I didn't. I mean, I guess technically, but nothing. Nothing that would actually bring about. You know, nothing that would actually bring about the same numbers as others. But whatever. Whatever. I mean, shit, I've got more access to firearms now, but that's only because I've got my own, I've got a job and my own money. Not that I'm going to buy guns, I have bills to pay, I mean, maybe I will amass an arsenal once the loans are paid off. But if I were to amass an arsenal, guns wouldn't exactly be the bulk of it. I do like my blades. I do like my blades. I mean, I have a whole end table over here by the computer that can't be seen on camera right now. That is just full of knives that I have purchased. I have been given just for free. I have been given as gifts during various times, or I've just found. I've got my knife cabinet, as I call it. It's got all kinds of blades, including two identical machetes, which came with whetstones, which are fantastic. I do use those to sharpen my pocket knives that I use at work to cut boxes and bags and whatnot. Um, you know, and I do have a spear. Oh, there's the spear. I have a spear over there. So if I'm gonna be some kind of mass murderer, I'm probably gonna be a really really ineffective. I'm probably gonna be really really ineffective at it, just because you know guns versus melee weapons, and I definitely have a preference and a larger number of melee weapons, so it's not exactly going to work out. And also, as I've joked in the past, I'm an ambush predator, not a not a I don't know, not like a pursuit predator or whatever. I like to if I'm gonna go after a victim, theoretically, then I'm gonna lie in wait somewhere for them, as opposed to chasing them out in the open. It's I would be a really ineffective mass murderer. Is the point that that I'm going for here. Besides, I don't even feel the desire anymore. Mostly. Yeah. So, one could say that I've mellowed out even more since high school, and I think that's true. You know, that's true. I mean, my coworkers that I've you know spoken out against, we'll say, might disagree, but well, I haven't attacked anybody physically, so I think uh, I think I have mellowed out more since high school. You know, and going to college didn't really bring that about. It was more like college. College was just a disinterest in interacting with the student population at large. Partly because I had told myself I am here to get a degree, not make friends, and that kind of happened to an extent. But also because of the ideological and political differences between myself and the student body at large. But at the same time, I also found on campus at Hanover that things were a lot more moderate than I was led to believe. I found that out a little bit later, but I still found out, and that's still valuable information. Which is, which that gives, that gives me some hope for the future, that maybe eventually some of these people who had some of these stupid ideas that they had will grow out of it and become much better as a result. Maybe I'm being a little bit too hopeful, but you know, uh, I used to be a lot more pessimistic when I was younger, and have embraced a little bit more optimism now that I have gotten older. Maybe that optimism is a little bit misplaced. Time will tell. Time will tell if that is the case. But you know, whatever. You know, I I've talked about the lonesomeness of myself, a few different times on a few of these other, on a few of these other streams, or I guess, well, no, because let me check to see if the video is still. Let me check to see if the stream is still working. The stream is still working. Cool. So I've talked about my lonesomeness, and I have also admitted fault for some of it because of my lack of desire and lack of confidence in my ability to actually interact with people and cultivate friendship. It's not exactly something I'm good at, and it's not exactly something that I actively seek out in order to do that. Um, but I also alternate quite a bit between the pain of loneliness and just being like, man, I am so lonely and I hate it, that kind of stuff, and the just utter disdain for people around me and desire to not be around them whatsoever. I kind of bounce back and forth between those two, and it's 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 something I'm eventually going to have to sit down and go, okay, what exactly am I going to have to do here, and how am I going to remedy this bouncing between those two, to either, all right, do am I go am I fine with being by myself for you know for this time, or am I just going to blossom into a social butterfly? I realize that's kind of extreme, especially for me, but the point is, am I going to stay lonely, or am I going to actually go out and cultivate a circle of people that I could at some point consider to be friends? I think if I remember right, Aiden had brought up a point about this where I had talked about it with him. Maybe not in the exact words. That's the Palamas line I was talking about. But maybe Aiden brought up a point where he said, "Well, you just need to make better friends." And I started thinking, well, shit, I'm gonna have to figure out what that means. And speaking out loud about what I've thought, the jumping between those 2 points. I think one way to one way to do that, one way to stop the bouncing in between, would be to not befriend people who are in possession of traits that I find to be just absolutely annoying and off-putting. At the same time, I could also just be more patient and tolerant of those traits. I mean, that is one solution to that problem. I don't know. Maybe once maybe a few more years of suffering the pain of loneliness, I will figure out which camp I fall into, and then we'll kind of go from there, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Eventually, hopefully, you know. There we go. Goddamn. Maybe. Maybe.
Begin the bombardment. Exterminate them all. Your
We'll
existence
see.
ends.
But, you know. I don't know. It's, you know, this is something that I'm pushing off to future me. Now, how far in the future? Any point. I mean, technically speaking, I could even figure it out later during this stream and go, okay, you know what? I've made a decision. I'm going to do this, and then move in accordance with what I've decided there, and then maybe change my mind. Who knows? Who knows that I can be. I change my I can change my mind when presented with new information, and so maybe that's how it'll stack up. Or, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll choose a path and be happy with it. Who knows? It's been when 26. I keep forgetting. And we'll see. We'll see. I mean, hey, I'm 26 years old and I've yet to have achieved any kind of you know any kind of thing that I could describe as happiness. So, if I pick a path that I am happy with, that could mean a number of different things, based on based on whether or not I've actually become happy, whatever that means, by the time I do choose a path. At the same time, I also realize that if I choose a path, maybe that will lead to the experience of happiness. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm just rambling because, I've really gotten into the conversation and really gotten into the smoke. It's not really a conversation. It's more like I've really gotten into the speech. But yeah, you know. But I think, I think, I think depending on which path I choose, I think definitely I will have to be less strict on the criteria that I have outlined for what constitutes a friendship in my mind. Um, you know, I think I'll definitely have to kind of weaken that a little bit. But like I keep saying, we will see. And when we do see, um, I think it'll be interesting. But that's kind of just me putting it off, going, the future me will figure it out. He'll be smarter, wiser, better in every way, so he can figure it out. Which then future me could look back and go, God, why was past me such a moron? Why didn't he figure it out? Why am I sitting here being forced to do this? That's kind of the battle is between past and future. Future can't really do anything about past, and past shapes the future. So, you know, I am certainly interested in finding. I have two of these. Holy shit! I've got two of these. See, we could rapidly develop a speed set, or I could go down the Mercom route and rapidly develop and potentially rapidly develop my PVE. Oh my god, PVE stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. We also got to keep a lookout for obtain random summoning tickets. Neato. I got an hourglass. What is this? Various ticket contents, and it sucked. It was a multi 4-man. Great. Yeah, whatever. It's the daily box opening. I never expect much. I never expect much. But that's kind of my thought process on the whole thing. Oh, we can get a legendary jewel. Neato. And then dungeon selection box. We need elixirs more than anything else. We need elixirs more than anything else. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the entire situation. And maybe I'll prove myself right in a certain capacity. Maybe I'll prove myself wrong in another capacity. We'll find out. You know, I'm not even 30 yet, so presumably I have a long way to go on this, in this life. But, you know, yeah, I say presumably because, as you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I mean, shit. A while back, Aiden and I were talking about sudden infant death syndrome, and that led us to not loop, but that led us to talk about how people that he knew in high school, attending their funerals, and so, some of them, it was some kind of accident where they died, and of course that's a tragedy and everything. But some of them they just died, just one day just dead, didn't wake up, and how odd that was, and I mean, it happens, but we kind of somewhat jovially coined the term, just sudden death syndrome. You got sudden infant death, but adults can just suddenly die too from, God's know what. Who knows? Hopefully I'm not one of the people who succumbs to sudden death syndrome, as we've jovially coined it. But then again, anything can happen. As Aiden and I have figured out, God's kind of a fucker, and you know, he seems kind of flippant. But at the same time, we've also discussed that, if you have omnipotence and access to all knowledge, that would kind of, from our perspective, would kind of massively fuck up your perception of everything, and make it so that we can't make it so that regular people can't really, you know, comprehend it well, and that's one of the things that we loop on occasionally when we're just conversing about different things over smokes. I mean, we loop on a lot of different things. One of the things that we loop on is how porn is weird. It's real weird. I mean, if you actually sit here and think about it, having seen porn, which I say that, but everybody has watched it, and if somebody says they haven't, they're lying to you. But just how weird it is. But we loop on various topics, and it's good fun. It's good fun. It helps. It helps pass. Part of the joy of smoking is the conversation that you can have while doing so. And it's still going, and it is. It can be enlightening, or it can be really, really, really strange. And there's kind of an in between. It's good fun though. It's good fun, and I do. That's one of the things that I really do enjoy about this habit, this addiction. I need to relight again. I will one day, on stream, get through a cigar without having to relight. You know, whether that be through the cigar having no burn issues, or whether and also through me getting the rhythm of with streaming correct, or better. There we go. There we go. It's not the greatest burn, but it'll work. It will work. It will suffice. But yeah, I like the conversation of it. I like the conversation of it all. Oh God, I'm a little stiff. I haven't really been moving much in the chair like I think that I normally do. So I'm a little stiff in the back. I also need somebody who will give me a back massage, or maybe I just need to go see a chiropractor. I don't know. It's one of the things that I've been meaning to do, but just haven't done because, you know, I mean, primarily, I'm not even sure insurance will pay for it. At this point, I question what insurance pays for. Why do I pay into this pool of money when the past few times I've gone to the dentist, for example, nothing has been paid for. You know, what's going on there? Insurance. You know, and that's one of the questions that I ask, and it's one of the questions that I ponder when I think, is health insurance worth it? You know, I know that there's some stupid bullshit that says, oh, you must have insurance or else you have to pay additional fees. That's dumb, and I hate that. But it's one of the things I consider. Is how much could the fee possibly be? You know, is it worth it to keep this thing that I pay for that doesn't seem to do the thing that it's supposed to do? Maybe I should read over my policy in more detail and think, oh, this is why it's not paying for shit. And I should probably stop talking about this because otherwise we're going to get into another really impassioned rant. But I mean, you come here and listen to me ramble about different things, and those different things are things that I've thought about, and this is one of the things that I've thought about. Is it worth it to keep this nonsense that I pay for, but doesn't seem to pay for me like I was under the. Oh yeah, we are tarring up. That I pay for, but doesn't seem to pay for me as is stereotypically advertised. I mean, that's what insurance is supposed to do, is it not? But then again, maybe I just don't understand the policy, and the things that I was getting done are not covered by. And that just flew all over my robe. God damn it. I am covered in tobacco. I am covered in tobacco. Okay. Let me just. Because I don't want to recline. I don't want to scoot back and stand up because then I'll forget to scoot back in. So, well, another reason to vacuum. Another reason to vacuum. Maybe I'll get that done by the end of the month. We will see. Not that it matters to you, audience, since the camera is not pointed anywhere near the floor. You can't even see the floor in frame. But, it is something that I have neglected, and something that would probably be best to get done. But hey, you know. But hey, actually, in relation to getting things done, I have found that my lethargy that has been afflicting me for some time now has started to dissipate. I wake up in the afternoon and go, and more often than not go, I could be awake. I could, do something. I could sit down and grind Genshin, or any of the other games that I do play. And I mean, I have been grinding. I'm gonna just let this run because let's see, Plague, Fear, Silent, eh, eh. Let's level up Lee's thing first before we do that. Do a little bit of that gear enhancement. Ooh, we love the gear. We love the gear improvement portion of stream. Okay, 12. But yeah, I've noticed that the lethargy is starting to go away, which is great because then I can boost my grinding productivity. I've realized that I've seriously neglected my games. Not just these gotcha games that I play, but just my games in general. But we'll see how that pans out. There we go. Get that up to 20. Hell yeah, we're starting off strong. Starting off real strong. And there's the failures. Okay. Yeah, come on. But, I've noticed that, which is great. Which means, more grinding productivity means getting to the end of my various gaming to-do lists. Which I do have a couple sticky noted to the wall right in between my monitors. That's what I just pointed at. And so that's great. Let's see. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think we'll just leave this as is. And I'm just gonna let this run. I'm not even. The only thing I'll touch is when to do suppressor, which I guess I can keep the mouse over here and just hit the button. Get him. Because he's not going to be able to do any kind of damage to me before a certain tier, so we're good. You know, so yeah, I guess I could, you know, if I really wanted to kind of go a little bit harder in, I could page over to Kagura and just watch her one skill. You know, and I think I'll do that. I think I'll just sit here and, you know, hit that. You know, I think Lee is constantly taking damage just by being close to that thing. Yeah, see, there, maybe we took some damage. I don't know. Plague of Corruption. Let's move out of that. See, we're going a little bit more than full auto. And then Cataclysm. And then Purification. And then let's move Lee through here so that way we can tank and spank. Yeah, see, there we go. He's targeting Kagura. Now he's back on Lee. Perfect. Yeah, we're moving right along. You know, getting a lot of good stuff here. Yanhee does so much damage here and in other raids, but since we got Plague, we have to move things around. Come on, Lee, move it. Oh, Yanhee's gonna get hit. She's okay. No target? Oh, come on. There we go. And see, he's got the damage resistance, which fuck that. Tainted Breath, that's gonna hurt. Didn't seem to hurt that much. Okay, we're doing great. And Yanhee's just ulting. Cataclysm, okay. And we hit the button. I realize I've kind of just focused up here just a little bit. But, you know, it's whatever. Destroying technique. Yes, Lee, thank you. This thing does the link mechanic, which is why I get... Oh, fuck. Getting score on him is so fucking hard sometimes. You know, I understand why people struggled first, because, like, what the... Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Alright, who's he gonna target now? After I break 300k... Oh, shit, we zombied. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're doing alright. He's hit targeting Kagura. He hasn't zombied any of us, which is good. Okay, come on. 300k. That was the goal. Yuri just died. Fuck. See, oh, Tainted Breath. No, thank you. Oh, that shouldn't have hit us. Why did that hit us? And Yuri's dead, which means if he does Cataclysm, we're fucked. But we broke 300k, so that's more than my previous record. That's an increase of 25%. I can work with that. Cataclysm, Yanhee's gonna not die. Interesting. She's taking damage, but doesn't appear that, you know. And there she died. She's only got one more revive, so we'll be good. And zombie. Oh, man. Ah, well. 325%. That's an improvement of 50%. No, it's an improvement of 40%. I am an idiot. 40% improvement is still massive improvement, though, so I am quite pleased with that. I am quite pleased with that. I realized I didn't look at what that was. We might have gotten an L jewel. You know? Maybe. I doubt it, because these things only ever seem to drop blue jewels for me. I don't know if they actually can drop red. Should probably look at that, actually. No. Let's see. Do these drop rare legendary? It's just most of the time they're going to drop the fucking blue ones. Alright. I'm not going to bitch. Okay. Okay, so let's... Why is Cosette not using her own thing? Am I stupid? This is probably fine. The globes don't matter. Orbs versus globes doesn't matter so much because this is PvE, and so the statting doesn't quite work the same. You know, it doesn't give the bonus stats. It just, unless you're using the orbs that actually work in PvE. I'm gonna sit here on C because I don't want to teleport around with Eileen. fucking Black Dragon's, you know, he's partially RNG, but he's mostly just, you know, stand there and smack him around a bunch. You know. Oh yeah, there we go. Big chunk out of his health. Hell yeah, that's what we like to see. The effect didn't go off, but yeah, you know, you know, a lot of. I mean, I guess not a lot of thoughts this week for stream, but also just you know, we're just kind of, you know, it's another week where I can just kind of cruise, and it's all fine and good. You know, nothing horrendous has happened, which is great. I love it. You know, it's great, but you know, we made, you know, I'm making you know, I thought, you know, I thought, okay, you know, maybe I'll figure out the solution to the lethargy. Maybe I'll be able to maybe I'll just be able to get past it by, you know, just kind of sleeping it off, and that seems to be working to a certain extent, which is great. I love it. You know, and you know, I expect more improvement in the coming days. As the improvement has been rather rapid and onset, so I am feeling good about it. Let me see. I get to see later. Hopefully he doesn't do his thing while I'm doing that, otherwise I'm gonna have to stop and hit the button. Okay. Ow. Something just fell. It was my phone. My phone just fell on my foot. It's done charging. So we're not doing that anymore. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's actually past 7 o'clock. We can hit up the mole again. Oh! Alright, pop skills now. Pop skills now. He hasn't done his suppressor animation, this is what I meant by the RNG thing. Because he can be kind of RNG, and I hate that about him. And I think everybody hates that about him. You know, oh, let me do RNG because, you know, he's a fucker. I will have to sit on Eileen in order to do, in order to, you know, get her to do skills and whatnot. Alright, damage immunity is back up. Eileen, I am going to need you to pop ult as soon as possible, so that way we can get our damage immunity back up. Animation cancel. There we go. There we go. I think we'll be able to improve score slightly, but, you know, not exactly playing like an elite gamer. There we go. She automatically uses skill 1, so I don't need to think about it too hard. Ow! Cosette is dead. Our primary damage dealer is dead, but we have improved score by about 10%. So that is a win. That is a win. He did not do suppressor, so I am going to have to run this more than once this week. But I have monthly missions, so it's fine. I can just let it play now because Eileen revives, so she doesn't have the good damage immunity skills. She's got the trash skills. You know, the trash skills for PvE, that is. So, you know, no big deal. No big deal. He'll do it next time, hopefully. We'll do it next time. We got 2 more jewel thingies. Come on. Give me the red ones. No? Okay. I'll do the 3rd one just to, you know, rake in some more rewards, and we'll see if we can do some more fusion. We'll see if we can do some more fusion. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're going to switch to silence 2. Why? What's the difference? Yes. Yes? Silence, melee? Yes? Okay. Yeah, we're good. You know, and I won't need to do too much for this one. This is a tank and spank fight, which I'm going to use the keyboard. We're going to use the keyboard. I don't know which skill to use on Serena manually, so we're just not. We're just going to stay in real close to him to smack him real hard. Oh, gotta do this. does that do? I don't know what that does. We'll find out. I have enough time to pop it. Silence is usually the one where I can just survive because his hard-hitting attacks are the most dodgeable. But, you know. We seem to be making a decent pace. It's kind of hard to tell, though. He is almost a tier 41, which means I am going to have to, you know... His thing should fade away soon, which means we gotta start moving. Yep, time to start moving. Okay. Let me just sit, and then we move, and then we sit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Wait. Please. We're in tier 40, so we're still good to hide here early. Now we're in tier 41. Shit's gonna get real fast. His attack patterns are changing. I don't like that. I'm just not gonna play it hard. I'm not gonna play hardcore. She's gonna. Oh, Dragon just killed. Well, Dragon killed main Rachel, not myth Rachel. So I think we should be okay. Where is Gui at? And stun him. Because we still got myth Rachel. She's a big boy damage dealer. But, you know, if I had to categorize this week, I'd say it was a good week. You know, nothing terrible happened. I mean, nothing phenomenal happened. I mean, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. My car, getting basically all the problems that it had fixed all at once. That is a win. Oh, but Gui's dead. Rachel's fine, though. She's doing great. I'm just gonna let them die because I'll do it again. No, they died. And I'll just do it again. I'll do it again later today, but, you know, for real. I'll do it again for real. Got more jewel thingies, got more guild tokens. Let's see what those jewel thingies give us. Nothing good. Oh man, I called it. You know, with my wielding of statistics. Even though I don't know the exact statistics behind the you know, the jewel thingies, I know that the L jewels just have a lower chance of popping up. Just, you know, just based on the fact that there's more blue jewels than red ones. You know, so assuming that they're equal, which they aren't. You know, I just know that. So it seems like defense is our primary bottleneck, and so we need to select mythic gear that will help improve our defense, which is the helmets and the chest pieces for different people. So let's take a look at which one of these can be upgraded. So let's see. Well, we could go another Mercom helmet, and another Mercom helmet and a Varian helmet. Why not? Why not? That'll go a long way to improving things. So what did I say? Mercom and Varian? Varian, Mercom. Wow. Just got those right out of the gate. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Before I go back in. But that's, you know, nothing terrible happened, which is great. As for fantastical things, we already just knocked something off the thing, moving my feet, and it's just sticky notes. Let me pick them up, though. Later. There we go. Put it down over there, like that. Oh, I also lost the pillow. Okay. Well, I guess we're back into sitting in the... See, the chair is really made just for, you know, kind of the reclining posture, and it doesn't, you know, this is about as far as it reclines before I start lifting the wheels off the ground. And again, I guess with the new gain on the mic, it might actually be okay. You know, also this, you know, I'm starting to understand what Tim said when he said the box presses have burn issues, because we're, you know, as you can see, we got a little bit sticking out there. A little bit sticking out there. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. There we go. A little smoky. But, yeah. You know, all in all, I think we're doing all right. I forgot to do my tag match. I keep forgetting to do my tag match, and that's why that one objective is a little bit behind. You know, so we'll do tag match. You know, we'll do tag match and see how far close to getting finished we are there, hey? And then I'll check on. You know, actually, I should probably check on. You know, you guys watch the arena. I'll check the live stream. The live stream still appears to be working, so that's good. That's fantastic. I do like that. And damn. Ace is healed. Ace is just healed. I like that. I like that about his level 60 thing, is after using an ult, he just heals. I think beforehand it was based on bleeds or something, which was cool as hell. Like, oh, cause a bleed, heal. It's like, Ace, are you drinking their blood? Did you really embrace the demon and drink their blood? You know, oh man, we're... Oh god, Rachel died screaming. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, okay, well, we're doing great. We're going to be able to score some good points. Not that it matters, I'm already in Legendary, and I don't estimate I'll be able to go much higher than that, but hey, anything could happen. This guy's got a fucking Nox. I'm going to get status effect out of my goddamn mind. Come on. Come on. There we go. Teo had to die, but we pushed through. We're not going to get max points out of this, but we'll get pretty... Max points -1. You know, that's what's going on there.
Under the moonlight.
You know? You know, so I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. This is a nice, weak team that we can smack around a little bit. There, Lenya looks absolutely terrible. You know, but I'm doing all right. And I think, you know, I think if we have some good things coming next week, then we'll be doing real good. Might cut into my streaming time if you know the second job thing does come to pass. But hey, that's more money in my pocket. I can, you know, I mean, I don't have to fix the heater on Zwei anymore, which is great because now I don't have to, you know, think about that in the budget. But hey, that means I can focus more on other fixes on other things, like getting new tires for Caleb and fixing the air conditioner in Caleb. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. That's probably going to, the air conditioner thing is probably going to be expensive, but it's whatever. It's got to get fixed, especially if this summer is as gross as last summer was. You know, I was doing the internship last summer and was running in between Seymour and here. That's about an hour drive. An hour drive with no AC with Indiana's unpredictable climate is not great. All right? I mean, the fan helped, and having the windows down helped, but you know, it would have been ideal to have air conditioning, so I didn't, so I didn't sweat and feel gross, because back then I only had about half an hour to, you know, in between getting home and having to go to my next job, you know, my primary job.
Sleep.
Is that 3?
Under the moonlight.
Damn, that was fast. And we got max points out of that. But you know, it would have been nice to have air conditioning so I didn't feel gross when I went into work. Let's see, we're hovering about 6, which is interesting. Yeah, we're hovering about 6. Also, I realize I have a whole bunch of L+ equipment that I could just make mythic, and that would probably massively upgrade everything. But I just haven't done it. Let's do a refresh. Let's see if there's somebody weak we can smack. Ooh, there's a couple here. Let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. You're dipping down into the 3s, mate. I'm gonna smack you around a little bit. You know, this is the part of PvP that I enjoy because I get to choose who I smack. And again, with the last thing in, you know, with the previous arena cycle, you know, that was pretty good. Their mace isn't level 60 because he's not healing. I wish we had more buff removal on this team. I think I should invest in that because these other characters are staying alive way too long. And Ace is healing. Come on. Why is she immune to damage? There There we go.
The awakened Yacha will have the move.
Dude, your Eiley is just dead. Your Evan's probably gonna kill somebody, though, when he comes off of that stun. Nope, he's dead. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, they're dying. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's good. See, that's how you know I'm doing alright, because I don't really have, I don't really have anything to get into, I mean, I guess there was one thing I could have gotten into an impassioned rant about, but there's not really much that I could impassionately rant about. But, everybody knows that life is fucking hard and sometimes god-awful. That's just how it is sometimes. We just make the best of it. And I guess I am getting a little bit sentimental here, but hey, that's just what happens when I get deep into the smoke. Is I get more sociable and I get more sentimental. And there's our tag match for the day. Hell yeah, 2 more days and I'll be able to hit that objective on the carnival, and we can also get some nice rewards. Ooh. Yeah, the next one's locked behind more tag match. Ugh. See, we got more powder. Let's get some more powder. I do enjoy my powders. Gotta collect those powders. We've got such powders as pink dust, ashes, and cocaine. Actually, I think I could convert the cocaine into a Skytria upgrade, which I don't know who has the Skytria stuff anymore. Oh, Cosette has the Skytria stuff. We could upgrade a Skytria thing and then just keep spending our Imperial orders on the weapon, which hasn't been yielding great results, as can be seen. But at the same time, I've also just been raking in. I've been raking in gloves for a little bit. Let's just pop that. Precious inventory space. And I've got some accessories here that I could pop for more yellow things, which I guess I could, especially since I pointed out, oh hey, look at all this L+ equipment that's just sitting in my inventory, that I could upgrade to Mythic because it's all plus 20. I guess I could do that, but that would create a bunch of equipment deficits, which would lower my overall combat power. But then again, I just got one of the rewards today. You guys saw it. And it's after 7 o'clock, so I should probably get the mole while I'm, sitting here contemplating one way or another.
I'll bring even better ones.
Thank you, mole. Thank you, mole. Because let's see, let's take a look. Let's see if we can find. So I think we got a full set of defense right here. I think we got a full set of speed, which hell yeah. We got a full set of cooldown, which I think if I upgrade that full set of cooldown, my one set of myth cooldown will hit T3, so that's fantastic. Ooh. Let's keep going. There's another speed piece. Let's see, there's another random speed. There's an attack piece. There's a Mercom piece right there. Let's see, there's a crit piece right there. Let's see, there's a defense piece right there on Rudy. Could have sworn that I had more, but I guess it's not too terribly much. As much as it's not as much as I thought. Which, whatever, I guess. Oh, you guys have mechanics, don't you? Oh, summons Varian. The summoned Varian calls in knights every 10. Oh my god. So Varian needs to die. Varian needs to die. So that way he's not murdering us.
Have you ever seen the Undying?
And Varian is dead, so the rest of this will be easy. So yeah, we'll just be able to shred up everybody and do the good work. And it's done, it's over. I can go do red stuff now, even though maybe I should be more confident about the red stuff. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I don't think they have mechanics for the first couple of fights, so yeah, their weapons aren't glowing, so they don't have mechanics. Kill them all. Hey, it's working. Hey, it's working. I'm doing it. Yay! I feel so accomplished. I'll be able to get more redstones out of it. Oh, Kyle's doing his thing. He is doing big AoE damage. He is doing fat dick AoE damage. Nuke his ass. Nuke his ass. I am not putting up with that shit. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We're doing okay. Let's keep going. It was a close call there, but only because Kyle has fucking stealth. What do we got here? We got Spike and Evan and oh, it's that Evan and Dellins and you know. Wow, we are actually just destroying them. And we've got people who are frozen. Okay. Evan, take it easy, alright? It's not that deep. I know you saw your future self and that probably pissed you off, but come on, dude. Take it easy. Yeah, we're doing great. I think the next one has mechanics, though, so we should probably look into that. It does have oh god, there's Rudy and Bingus. Okay, grants an unremovable counter to all allies while invincible. Oh. After casting, grants an unremovable count to all allies except the caster within a circular range. Okay. And then cast a shield equal to 100% of the caster. Oh. Yeah, we probably need to get rid of Big Rudy first, and then we can kind of work on other Rudies. This is a counter meta. I hate that. No, we gotta get Big Rudy. Yeah, I don't. I guess it only works on his ult, so And then Rudy, Blue Rudy. We seem to be doing all right. Rachel, please. Yeah, we need to get his ult down because I'm not putting up with that. Oh god, it's carnage. All right, get rid of Blue Rudy because he's the one casting this fucking shield. Oh fuck, I forgot about Bingus. Evan is murdering Rudy. And now we gotta deal with Bingus. Shit. Get rid of Rudy. Come on. Come on. Come on, destroy him. Yes, alright, now I'll just naturally focus on our boy Bingus, and he is dying. Oh god. Without that defense, without those defense boosts, he just dies. And there's 2 big defense debuffs on him. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good. You know, it feels good to win in this section. We actually do have to look at the mechanics now because, you know, yeah. So let's see. There we go. Okay, so, oh god, this is probably a death team. He's got 3 mechanics. Oh god, what a oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just instant death. Huh. And then Akila's got something. Grants immortality to one ally with the highest max HP. This probably goes away when she dies, which means we need to kill Akila first. Because I hope it goes away when she dies. Yeah, take out Akila. Oh yeah, we don't have great damage here. Oh, Teo just got extincted. Fuck.
I will be reborn with Agni's resolve.
Because they've got a Teo too. Ooh. My Teo's been extincted, so... Okay. I don't know...
Think you can block it?
Wait, hold on. Does he have the immortality? Wait, he's got it built in. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, Evan's just dead. Okay. Yeah, we might not be able to do this one. Which is a real shame. But, you know, I just need to re-strategize, which is something I can do afterwards. It's fine. You know, it's fine. You know, it's not like I expected to get that far anyway, so we're good. We got another 17 minutes until that's done, and then I'll close the game and everything, but I should be able to finish this before that. God, it feels so weird sitting in the chair now without the pillow. Let me grab the pillow. Okay. Hello. There we go. Now I feel normal, which is strange that I got used to it so fast. Let's just sit here. There we go. Perfect. There we go. We're doing all right. But yeah, you know, I keep looping on it because, you know, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to the week. And as you can see, we made a lot of good progress here in the 7 Nights 2. You know, I mean, the jumping event and the carnival have been so good to me. They've been so good to me. You know, I managed to get 3 of these mythic heroes to 60, not because of the jumping event, but, you know, because of the resources. I managed to get 1 up to 60, which means I now have 3 at 60, which is great, which is currently half of them. And I'm making decent-ish progress on the other ones. I mean, as much as I can without sitting here and grinding out every little bit of currency from, you know, all the other sources. I still haven't done so many boards. I need to just sit down, put a live stream up, put some videos or some anime on while I just let that auto in the background. You know, focusing up when I need to. Man, I'll tell you what, some of those boards when they first started coming out, like Mercure's board was like every enemy will inflict 3 status effects on you, and no, Karen's EE is not out yet, so get fucked. I'm like, all right, cool. So we just need overwhelming burst damage in order to destroy every enemy in our path. That's good. That's fantastic. That's what I like. You know. Meanwhile, you know, yeah. Oh wow. People have already hit 300. Then again, what happened? What do you get if you hit 300? I have to actually go in here. Achievement reward. Because after a certain point, it's just singular fragments. Yeah. After... Oh, Jesus. Okay, so after what? After 250? So 250 is really the goal if you want to, you know, just kind of... You know, if you're like me and you're kind of stretching the limits of your account and you really just want to, you know, push, you know, just, yeah. Anyway, combo chance. Let's just try this at 120. But yeah, if you're, you know, 250 is kind of the star minimum where it's like, all right, at this point you're just playing for Eileen, why did you do that first, you fool? Eileen, why are your animations so long? Oh, he's down. Wow. Okay, I wasn't even looking at the health bar. I was like, Eileen, please, just do your skill, please, please, woman. We don't even need block rate if we're gonna be invincible. Defense increase, debuff duration increase, move speed decrease, sure. Debuff duration decrease, buff removal, ultimate skill gauge decrease. Let's go debuff duration decrease on him, right? Yeah, and then on him he increases his debuffs. And we need 160 for this shit. Oh god. I mean, I don't think we need Eileen to do her skill over much. See, attack is the big one. So what is it? 160? 160. All right, we're making progress. We're doing all right. invincibility.
You can break it using only your strength.
Oh, down. Cool. Fide was the one who got hit with that, but still down. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. And then collect. Ooh, we got some temples in there. Hell yeah. Recovers HP. Applies. Okay. Recovers HP. Let's see if we can hit 200. Damage immunity. Oh, so 3 seconds, and that increases. 3 seconds. That increases. Wait. Becomes immune to all damage for 3 seconds. Pop that. Become immune to all damage for 3 seconds. And then, okay, we're at 202. We'll see how this works. See, the damage immunity is a problem.
Do you think you can break it?
Oh, it only works when you first get hit? Okay. Okay, 6 seconds where you can't really do anything, and then the boss is vulnerable. I get that. That's happened in Echocalypse with the labyrinth thing, where it goes, oh yeah, the boss is immune to all damage for like the first 2 turns, or you'll do negligible damage. You know, I can work with that. I can work with that. See, seal, and we use okay. Let's see, has a 100% chance of inflicting confusion for 10 seconds. We upgrade that. That's 10 seconds. Okay, and we upgrade that again, and that's 10 seconds, so that's just a throwaway, really. Seal, which is passive stuff. Passive skills, which for Luki would just turn his shield off. Unable to use pet active skills. Deactivates pet active 1. Deactivates pet active 1. Deactivates pet active 2. Probably not. No. Invincibility piercing. Ooh, maybe not that one. And then buff removal, no. Defense increase, why not? Attack decrease, that's where our skill stuff comes from. No crits. Oh wait, let's just do it at 250 even and see what we can get out of it. Okay, we're confused now. And then pop. And then pop.
Do you think you can break it using only your strength?
Okay. See, Eileen's taking that. Eileen is just full on taking that dot. Eileen popped the invulnerable. But oh, that thing pops up again. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, extincted them. Okay, we can't do 250. We can't do 250, or I've got to re-strategize just a little bit. But that was good. That was nice. Actually, what I could do. Oh, there's people missing gear. No wonder this is so bad. There's people missing gear. Yonhee's missing gear. Everyone's missing gear, except for Fina, I guess. But everyone was missing gear. That's terrible. That sucks. Okay, let's try this with the transcending pieces. Or let's just put that on there. Yonhee's got full moon. Yeah, let's do another full moon. That's a globe. We can't do globes on her. So let's do that one, and then Luki's got damage stuff. And he's level 60, so he can get the cool damage stuff. And also, we should probably change this to ranged. That way. Because, you know, increases DPS attack. We're not even using DPS. What the fuck? Go bombardment 2. Yeah. I don't understand why it did that. And this isn't even my speed setup, but, you know, we'll try this, see if it's better. Alright, when you get close, use skill. No, Eileen, no. Okay. there was some knockdown there. I didn't. And then once that gets real close, pop that invincibility, activate skills. Oh, you're regenerating. It's not working though. Oh, I didn't know you did that. Oh no. And now back to the nuking, as that damage immunity pops up. Wow, 250 stars. We didn't get the max rewards. We did not get the max rewards, but we got the big rewards, and that's what matters. So I am okay with that. I'm okay. So let's see, 250. Where does that put me on this ranking list? 250 even. Does that put me in top 100? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I like that. All right, hold on. What's in here? Challenge. Okay, I could get a legendary pet. Probably not going to, because of how this works. Because that's just how it works. Oh yeah, you have the possibility to get the thing. Yeah, definitely. Are you going to get it? No. What? You crazy? You can't just be. No, you're not getting it. No, not a chance. But hey, you can get more of those blue pets so you can hit pity. You blue pet? Huh? Blue pet for pity? Whatever. See, we're making a lot of good progress. Also, I've got 17 of these poles. Holy shit. Man, that challenge dungeon is really good for this. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's designed to be. Come on, give me a red. Give me a red. Come on. I realized that if I had done challenge dungeon earlier, I wouldn't have needed to spend those rubies. But, we all make mistakes. And there we go. We got no red pets out of that. I love it. And we got another Len. We got a Juju. Great, great, great. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got 2 Lens. We got 2 Lens. Just let the fusion do its thing. They added this quality of life where it will auto-fuse for you. I don't even need to, touch it. It'll do it for me. I like that. I don't like the delay, but whatever. It lets you see what you get, I guess. Well, everybody, we have hit the end of the smoke. As you can see, this is less than an inch of a nub. It classed in between my fingers. I'll give this a couple more pulls to try it, but it's really hot. I mean, it's earthy as hell, which is what I expect from a diesel. But ooh, it is hot. It is harsh. We got 2 legendaries out of that. Holy shit! Holy shit! Hold up, and we're guaranteed an L plus. And we got one I didn't have. We got one I didn't have. Alright, boys. Pray unto the gods. Let us see Mythic. No, but, whatever. We're closer to that pity, I guess. If I do this, it doesn't do anything. If I do this, it's too expensive. I don't have the rubies for that. But hey, we made a lot of good progress. I think my thingy here is done. It'll be done in 4 minutes. Then, I'll just let the game do its auto thing because it's after 7. But, one last draw, shall we? One last draw before I let you all go. Wasn't that hot, but also at the same time I didn't get too, well, a good smoke. A really good smoke. Well, everybody, I sincerely hope that the stream worked throughout the entirety of the recording, and if it didn't, I'll just post it normally. But that's been it for me, and I will